May 2023, God's love. This is what real love is. It is not our love for God, it is God's love for us. 1 John 4:10. Are you always striving to love God with your whole soul? If so, let us start by asking, do you feel unconditionally loved and forgiven by God? It is primarily about His love for you. Therefore, this month we will highlight 3 mini-series. Elijah's experience of depression, part of the uplifting chapter of Romans 8, and the account of the prodigal son. How much longer can you hold on? Or is it a matter of being held? What is your A to Z list of grace blessings? Do you know of the 4-dimensional love of Christ? Daily Bible reading. Our readings will begin with the short letters 1st, 2nd, and 3rd John, and then move back to Moses' discourses of God's covenant love in the book of Deuteronomy. If we are talking about love, then we have to include the Song of Songs and much of Isaiah and Hosea before concluding with the love in action in the last part of the book of Acts. May 1st. What do you fear? Look, if you sold a few sparrows, how much money would you get? A copper coin, perhaps? And yet your Father in heaven knows when those small sparrows fall to the ground, so do not fear. Matthew 10. Do you live in fear of losing your job or your health? How about the consequences of standing up as a Christian? Do you fear losing your reputation or in some cases your life? To paraphrase Jesus' words above, look, our God of infinite knowledge and unconditional love, who takes care of little insignificant birds and hares, can't He watch over you? Birds and hare don't have faith or eternal life, but you do. You're of much more value. Birds hopping. Preacher John MacArthur comments, quote, some Greek texts indicate that the word fall may even mean hop. He not only knows when they die, He knows when they hop. Birds hop all the time. God knows when they hop and when they stop hopping. Nothing happens in the simplest, insignificant element of life. Cheap little nothing birds. God knows and He cares. That's implied. End quote. So Jesus uses the picture of insignificant, two-a-penny birds hopping, hurting, and hitting the ground. God sees all our activity and knows every painful injury, even the most minute detail. Hairs numbered. There are on average 140,000 hairs on a person's head. Jesus says, take heart because my Father loves you. He knows every hair of your head, not just that He knows the number of hairs, but even the number of each hair. Conclusion: do not fear to publicly confess Jesus. When we stand for Jesus in tough situations, He cares for us in great detail and proudly proclaims us before His Father. Faith overcomes fear. 1 John 4:18.